السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. إن الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور أنفسنا ومن سيئات أعمالنا. من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له. نشهد أن لا إله إلا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد أن سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله. أما بعد فقد قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد: أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. وإذا حييتم بتحية فحيوا بأحسن منها أو ردوها إن الله كان على كل شيء حسيبا. وقال النبي صلى الله عليه وسلم: البادئ بالسلام بريء من الكبر. صدق الله العظيم وصدق رسوله النبي الكريم ونحن على ذلك من الشاهدين والشاكرين والحمد لله رب العالمين. Whenever you go to, honestly, any meeting, or you're meeting somebody for the first time, or you go to a new country, new village, each individual in each country has their way of greeting each other. Whether it's good morning, whether it's how are you doing, whether it's in the form of a dua. And prior to Islam in Arabia, they had this concept of tahiyya. And how they would, tahiyya in our understanding would be something as a form of a greeting. And how they would greet each other was they would say hayyak Allah. And you see even Arabs of today, they'll still use that phrase, that hayyak Allah, which means that may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep you alive, okay, give you a long life. This was in the pre-Islamic Arabia. When Islam came, the greeting changed, as Islam changed many things. So as we know, we have this greeting, this beautiful greeting of Salam. Okay, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And when we say Salam, not only do we just think about, oh, it's something that Muslims say, but what does that actually mean? You're making dua for the individual who you're saying salam to, and honestly, you're making dua for yourself as well. Which basically means that may Allah grant you safety and security from every pain and every discomfort and every distress. That's what salam is. And you're making dua for your fellow believer when you do that. It's a beautiful thing, it's a way of kind of breaking the ice by a form of dua. I mean, it really honestly is a beautiful deed. And when you hone in on that word, right, the first word, as-salam. Salam is one of the Asma'ul Husna, one of the beautiful names of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. No? Assalamu alaikum, that's one of the, as-salam is one of the beautiful names of Allah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has many beautiful names, but one of the names is as-salam. And when we say salam alaikum, another meaning we take that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is the one that is a guarantor or is a guardian over you. He's the one that's going to protect you from every distress. He's the one that's going to protect you from every sorrow and every depression that could take place. We see from the hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha that the Prophet ﷺ, he said, when we hear this time and time again from the Imam after Salah or when they're making dua, that Allahumma anta salam wa minka salam, tabarakta ya dhal jalali wal ikram, right? Allahumma anta salam, that oh Allah, you are as-salam. You are as-salam. Same thing, same salam that we say when we greet each other. Allahumma anta salam, that you are the one that grants security. You are the one that grants safety. Wa minka salam, and from you security is given. We seek security through you, and security is given by you. Nobody else. Nobody else can give us sanctity. Nobody else can give us security. Nobody else can give us freedom from distress and depression but Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. That's who He is. That's As-Salam for you. And it's through this name of As-Salam that we make dua for all of our brothers and sisters that are being oppressed across the globe. Through this name, Ya Allah, Ya Salam, grant Salama to your brothers and sisters in Palestine. Grant Salama to your brothers and sisters in Syria. Grant Salama to your brothers and sisters in Pakistan, in India, all in Rohingya, in China, all of the places where there is oppression taking place. We call Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala through these names. These beautiful names that He has within the Quran and within the Sunnah. In Surah Ibrahim, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says, تَحِيَّتُهُمْ فِيهَا salam. How would they greet each other? It's through salam. It's through this greeting of sanctity and security. All civilized people, they have a form of greeting to bring this kind of mutual familiarity between each other. And this is our beauty of breaking the ice through this greeting of salam. That we ask that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala removes any distress from your life. He removes any depression from your life. Having a dua for long life, yeah, that's all good and great. How the Arabs used to do it in Jahiliyyah time. But we're talking about safety and security. It's more than just having a long life. We know many, when we see medicine in our day and age, where the data shows that, okay, individuals are living longer than ever before. But does that mean they have the best quality? Not really. They might not have the best quality of your life. They might be living long. You might be on a machine for 10 years and the last 15 years of your life. That doesn't mean you have a good quality of life. So this is what As-Salam is. We ask for quality. Assalamu alaikum. That may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala grant you safety and security from sicknesses, from ailments, until your last breath. This is what salam is. So it's an expression of the reality of our relationship with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. At every moment of our life, we try to express how Muslim we are. And it's honestly, it's a reminder for all of us when we say salam. That this is something that you meet each other, you meet your Muslim brother and sister with. Nobody else, you don't say this to the non-Muslim. This is specifically and khas for us Muslims. This is a beautiful greeting. I mean, how are they going to give you salam? They don't have salam for themselves. How is a non-Muslim going to give you salam? They're not saved in the hereafter. So what type of salam do you want from them? In Ahkam al-Quran, Ibn al-Arabi, he reports that Imam Ibn Uyayna, what he would ask, he said, "Atadri mas salam?" He said, "Do you know what salam is? Do you know what salam really is?" He says, "Yaqul anta aminun minni." Do you know what salam really is? He says that salam is that you are safe from me. You are safe from me. When you say salam, you automatically are telling the individual that I'm not going to say anything and do anything that will hurt you. It's not just, oh, assalamu alaikum, man. Salam. No, it's a dua that you are telling that individual, okay, I'm Muslim, you're Muslim. Everything that I'm going to do from this conversation, it began with salam, it's going to end with salam. Just like how when we meet the brother, we say salam, okay, safety and security, you're going to be safe from me. I can't guarantee from other people, but at least from me and my harms, you're going to be safe from that. That's how you begin that conversation. And when you leave, again, you end that conversation with salam as well. Okay, whatever we discussed in those 5, 10 minutes, 1 hour, that meeting that we had, inshallah, there is khair in it, there is salama in it. And when you think about it from this lens, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will truly grant you safety and security in your life. So this is a very universal and comprehensive greeting that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has given us. another opportunity for us to remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We remember Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in different means, whether it's in salah, whether it's in Ramadan, whether it's by fasting, adhkar, different types of remembrance we have. But this one, I didn't think many people think about it. Right? The initial conversation, the initial greeting that takes place between a fellow Muslim. No. Prophet ﷺ, he was asked, "Inna rajulan sa'ala an-nabiy sallallahu alayhi wasallam ayyul muslimun khair." A man came to the Prophet ﷺ and he said that which Muslim is of the highest rank? Which Muslim is of the highest rank? He said, قال من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده. Same concept. That Muslim who is the best? It is that Muslim who من سلم المسلمون من لسانه ويده. That they are safe from all of his actions and all of his statements. من lisan ويده. All of his actions and his statements, that the fellow Muslim is safe from that individual. Okay? He doesn't use foul language. He doesn't abuse the individual with his hands. This is the best type of Muslim for a fellow Muslim. مَنْ سَلِمَ الْمُسْلِمُونَ مِنْ لِسَانِهِ وَيَدِهِ. And we see hadith after hadith, Prophet ﷺ talks about this aspect of salama. And saying salam itself. It's a greeting, yes. It's a greeting, but we have to look at it in the form of dua as well. That the Prophet ﷺ, he said that لا تدخلوا الجنة حتى تؤمنوا ولا تؤمنوا حتى تحابوا أولا أدلكم على شيء إذا فعلتم تحاببتم. Prophet ﷺ said that none of you will enter Jannah until you have, first step is Iman. You're not getting anywhere without Iman. وَلَا تُؤْمِنُوا حَتَّى تَحَابُوا. And you're not going to really have Iman until you have Mahabba. So then he said, should I indicate to you, أَوَلَا أَدُلُّكُمْ عَلَى شَيْءٍ? Should I indicate to you something that if you were to do it, most definitely Mahabba will be there. Most definitely. What was it? Very simple. He said, أَفْشُ السَّلَامْ بَيْنَكُمْ. Is that you give salam between each other. A lot of times we have in our heart, I got into a fight with that individual, or I don't like that individual. I'm not going to even say salam to them. They don't even give themselves a chance to have mahabba. Because they're not even saying salam. That's the first step to even have mahabba between Muslims. If you're automatically, he should say salam first. He's smaller than me. He's younger than me. You know who I am? No, he should come say salam to me. He's a nobody. Really? Yeah, good luck with any mahabba in your life. Good luck with any salama in your life. You're not going to have much. Because you don't even have the courage and the guts to even just say salam first. You get the reward. You're getting the reward, as the Prophet ﷺ said, Al-Badi'u bis-salam bari'un min al-kibr. When you extend your hand first and you say salam first, that's a sign that you are free from kibr, that you are free from arrogance. That's a sign that you are free from arrogance. But because you are stepping forward and saying salam, assalamu alaikum. It's a beautiful deed. It's a beautiful deed. And that one little salam, Allah knows what opportunities it will open up for you. It might be little, I say little in terms of words, but Allah knows its true weight. The weight of our words on the scale, Allah knows how heavy they really are. It's not like the weight, the scales of the dunya. The scales of the akhirah are much different. Sometimes we say certain things, we're like, oh, it's okay, it's nothing. It's nothing. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala remembers everything, the good and the bad. Everything is written down. So afshu salam bainakum. This is how you want sanctity, you want security in your life, you want safety in your life. This is how you have safety in your life. You make dua for each other's salama. You make dua for each other's safety and security. In the Muwatta Imam Malik, the effect of the Prophet ﷺ's teachings were seen. And if you look at Abdullah ibn Umar radiallahu anhuma, he would frequently go to the bazaar, not for what you might think. He would just go to the bazaar for just one purpose, so that he can just go say salam to different people. He said, let me just go out and go meet different people. You know, people say, oh, I like to go meet different people. No, people are extrovert. I like to meet others. This is what he would do. He said, I would just literally go to the bazaar, not to buy anything. The narration mentions that very clearly. He wouldn't go to buy anything. He would go there just so I can say salam to individuals and I can meet other Muslims. This was my sole purpose of going to the bazaar. And that was an ibadah. He made going to the bazaar an ibadah. Right? He made going to the bazaar, we all, I don't want to go to the bazaar. I don't want to go to the store. We really hate going there sometimes. It shouldn't be a place, obviously, we were like, I want to go there. We do our job and we come out. No. This was his practice, that I would go to the bazaar just so I can meet new individuals and say salam to them. Very simple purpose. No. Last hadith, I want to mention that Samurah ibn Jundub, he stated that أمرنا رسول الله صلى الله عليه وسلم أن نسلم على أئمتنا وأن يسلم بعضنا على بعض. Samurah ibn Jundub radiallahu anh, he stated that the Prophet ﷺ commanded us. It was a command from the Rasul that we greet our leaders, we greet our imams, and we greet one another with salam. This is what's going to bring mahabbah into our lives. This is what's going to bring that care and sanctity within our life. وَإِذَا حُيِّيتُم بِتَحِيَّةٍ فَحَيُّوا بِأَحْسَنَ مِنْهَا أَوْ رُدُّوهَا. When somebody says salam to you, then you best to respond to their salam with either the same thing or something even better. إِنَّ اللَّهَ كَانَ عَلَى كُلِّ شَيْءٍ حَسِيبًا. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He knows, He keeps everything in account. So every interaction that the Muslim begins with is seeking salama and seeking protection by not only for the individual themselves, for the greeter themselves, but also for the individual being greeted. So we ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala to grant salama within our life and our offspring's lives and all the Muslims across the globe. Wa akhiru da'wana alhamdulillahi rabbil alameen.